Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you're wondering whose voice this is. It's not Evan. It's not Carly. And it's not Boone. It's Matt. I'm back. Hey! Episode 12, motherfuckers!
Third time in a row, Matt is back.
Yep.
He is now taken over as host from me and Carly.
Yep.
We didn't do an episode for a month, so now we're doing 2 in like 3 days.
Yeah, because we're itching to get back into
and we have a lot of catching up to do.
And everyone's coming into the DMs like, we can't get enough of your podcast.
No one's
Everyone.
Even Joe Rogan.
We're blowing up.
We're not blowing up.
Jesus DM'd me.
Anyways, I'm Carly.
Obama DM'd me. You understand me?
Evan.
Both
I'm
of
Evan.
them. Barack and Michelle.
And the person who hasn't stopped talking is Boone.
Yeah, that's Boone. We also have a mystery guest on the couch. Bailey!
I can't breathe, though. Hi.
We have Bailey on the couch.
Yeah.
Special guest.
One
of Matt, Carly, and Sean's old buddies. This is the second time me and Boone have met him.
That's right.
He
Certified
is
good dude.
Is he a stand-up guy?
I don't remember the first time because I was high off my ass, so here for a good time.
And
I thought that was a dream.
I think everybody just needs a good introduction. Bailey's had sex in a combine.
Yep.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
That's his biggest flex. But okay.
That's a pretty big flex.
That is a good flex.
Matt just about influenced me into a threesome, so I could top that.
I mean,
Whoa.
he's sold me on it. We just haven't done it yet.
Wait, you're talking about between me, and him, or? Oh,
Bailey,
I
Boone,
mean, I
and Matt are
wasn't.
having a threesome?
Wait, what's happening? I think
I'm
I
very
zoned out for
confused.
a second. Anyways, let's get into episode 12.
Yeah.
And Boone wants to start by talking about...
A historical figure.
I do.
One of many interests.
I love history, and I like the weird shit in history. And one of the weird shit things that I know is there was this Danish astronomer called Tycho Brahe, right?
Yeah.
Now, Tycho Brahe, we're talking like 1500s. He was also a nobleman, and at one point he was so fucking rich that he owned 1% of all the wealth in Denmark.
I wish.
So there's that. We're gonna get like the serious, important shit out of the way first, so I can tell you about this guy's whack ass personal life.
I love that.
Right.
So the serious, important shit is he was rich as fuck. He was an astronomer, and he was around at a time when like you could get burned at the stake for saying that the Earth wasn't the center of the universe.
I feel like I would have been burnt at the stake.
I like steak.
But people were like starting to figure out that the math doesn't make sense, that the rest of the planets travel around the Earth, right?
Yeah.
The math just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. So Tycho Brahe came up with this mathematical model that worked, where all of the other planets orbited the sun, and then the sun and the moon orbited the Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is the Earth not flat?
No, it's okay. I mean, not as far as I know. So that's what he came up with, and apparently the math actually tracks.
Does it?
Apparently. I mean, obviously it's not the case, but
Yeah. The math tracks, though.
I think
I
you
guess.
can.
I
I
don't
kind
know.
of think you can bullshit math. And
You can definitely
and just
bullshit
make
math.
up some equation that works for the
Listen,
point you're
if
trying
you-
to make.
they also didn't know what gravity was yet.
That's true.
If you're
Okay.
Einstein and just pretend to be smarter than everybody else and write some fucking fancy words and weird symbols, I'll
can
be
make
like,
up whatever.
that looks pretty smart to me.
Y equals MC squared is actually like
That's just a bunch of letters.
a bunch of drugs.
Yeah.
E equals
Actually,
MC squared.
next time we have science with Sean, he can talk about this. But Sean told me that gravity is not actually force; it is the process of warping time.
Yeah.
He's also told me that gravity's not real, so...
Yeah, that's what he means when he
That's
says
what
that.
he means.
Anyway,
He can talk about that on science with Sean.
there's
Yeah.
there's some interesting stuff about Tycho Brahe I want to get into,
All right.
aside from just the math.
Go
The
into
first
it.
thing is, he got in a duel, right, as you do, and he got the tip of his nose cut off. But
So he's the Sphinx.
Just the tip.
not done yet. He didn't learn his lesson.
Just a tip.
He did not learn his lesson.
Okay.
It was just the tip initially, but then he got in another duel and lost the rest of his nose.
What? As if his nose got hit
So he's
again.
Voldemort.
Well, he was until he got a fake brass nose that he just wore for the rest of his life.
I want that.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
so
look
can he
cool
still
or not?
smell?
No. Maybe? I don't know.
He still has his olfactory bulb, so yeah, I can still
Yeah.
smell. You just look lucky as fuck.
It might just be. It might be like a solid piece of brass, though. I don't know if he's got brass nostrils.
I bet that's gonna come back as a trend, and like it's gonna be like
Brass
gold
nose.
teeth. But yeah,
Brass
nose.
noses
Yeah.
or dueling.
gold noses. That'd be pretty cool.
I feel like the brass nose thing is gonna come back before
Yeah.
dueling does.
When we're all living on Mars in like 2100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
love
need-
that.
Who needs biological
good, eh?
nose?
Yeah.
The next weird thing about Tycho Brahe had a pet elk, right? Like the big ass. Actually, no. Excuse me. It was a moose, because in Europe they call moose elk.
Okay.
He had a pet moose, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like one of his nobleman buddies was basically said to him one day, "Hey, can I borrow your moose for my party?" And Tycho's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
A
all good."
moose party?
Yeah. So the moose gets absolutely hammered at this party, and it walks up a flight of stairs, falls back down the flight of stairs, and fucking dies.
The moose does?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? It gets drunk.
I mean, it
That
got
sounds
drunk.
like the best party ever.
They got a moose drunk at this party, and it walked up the stairs, fell down the stairs, and died.
Sounds like Country Fest.
and then they didn't have to order pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just couldn't
Exactly.
They
have
already
moose.
had elk.
Yeah.
Since we brought it up, if you don't know what Country Fest is, you shouldn't be on Earth. But if you live in Manitoba and you haven't been to Country Fest, which is in Dauphin yearly, except now not because of COVID, you need to go when it comes back.
Yeah,
We
I wanna go.
are all gonna go.
Yeah. I
Damn
don't
right
even
we
like
are.
country music. I just want to get fucked up in a
Go to
field.
Seafest.
You'll pull a fucking Natalie and not go to the concerts.
Just get drunk in a field.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Solid. And then the way he died, he was at this like dinner party in Prague,
Of course.
and I guess it's bad manners to like leave the table before you're done eating, but he was just busting for a piss, because he got hammered, and didn't break the seal, so it's just building up back there. But he's such a tank that he would just rather, like, just suck it up than leave early and be rude.
Wasn't it something to do with the king?
That's what I thought, but the king was not there.
Oh. So he's just fucking stubborn.
Well, I mean, it was at like a nobleman's house.
Okay, so what happened? He just had to pee.
His bladder burst, and 11 days later he died.
I love that.
He wrote his own epitaph, and it says he lived like a sage and died like a fool.
That's so smart and wise.
There you go. Tycho
Why?
Brahe.
How? Imagine fucking dying from not peeing.
Imagine losing your
That's such
nose in 2 separate duels.
Well, we can
That's
take
kinda
one
cool.
thing from this man. Break the seal, guys.
No
Break the
doubt.
seal. Break the seal and try not to bring moose to parties.
So,
Or do.
if
do.
Carly has to go to the bathroom halfway through this podcast, we have to let her.
I won't.
Fuck.
I'll try not to. All right.
That's all I got on Tycho Brahe.
Nice.
Cool.
Evan, you
cool
want to
name.
go
Start a
into
new-
your...
Yeah, we're gonna start a new segment. It's called Irish's Irrational Irritants, and
Yeah.
it just I get angry about a lot of things,
No.
a lot of small things.
You?
Me
Never.
angry? No.
Never. Never seen you scream because technology doesn't work.
Yeah. I scream
Yeah.
sometimes. And things just small. It's mostly small things that should be easy, but they're not. That really piss me off. Like, we can create such a good world that's full of ease, and just things can piss people off a lot less than they already do.
Okay.
And one of the major things that pisses me off is barcode stickers. Or it's
Yeah.
like stickers that come on
Excellent.
an item
Yeah.
that you buy new, and when you try and take it off, it fucking rips.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's like this weird, fuzzy, like fucking half-ripped tape shit underneath the sticker that you can't get off
Yeah.
ever. It's impossible. You have to like fucking put it in the dishwasher or fucking wash it off. And then there's still sticky juice on it.
Okay.
Stop making stickers like that.
They're pretty obnoxious.
There's a lot of stickers that you find on like fucking products, like good products,
Yeah.
that are just like very removable. Are they that cheap to not just buy the good stickers?
I mean, I don't think they really care about the stickers that much as you do.
But just stop being an asshole.
I think it's
Honestly-
because Evan's buying gifts on clearance for people,
No, I'm-
and then
I'm
trying
gonna-
to fucking pass them off for good
No,
shit.
Matt. I
I'm
don't
gonna
buy
be dead
gifts for
honest with
people.
you guys. I'm on Evan's side here. Those stickers Really common, really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate them.
But I don't know, cause like I guess like being a girl, like I have nails like to rip the sticker off, so I don't really have that issue that often.
No, but it's not the matter of having your fucking nails long enough to rip it off. It's just such a poor quality that when you start to rip it off, it like tears in half, and then the rest of it is stuck on there for eternity.
I think you're also going like when you should just go like
No.
slower.
No, Carly, I don't know what stickers you're thinking of, but we're thinking of different stickers.
Carly just leaves stickers on shit.
No, I don't leave stickers on anything. I could take stickers off.
So that's
I
all.
think of like home
these
send
ones you
stickers.
If you're barcode stickers listening, fuck you.
Yeah, because they have ears.
Listen. That's all I have to say about
That's all
that
you have
so
to say?
far.
That
Yeah,
was your whole
that was
rant?
that was a poor intro into that. I'll come up with better
It's
stuff.
it's been a minute, but hey, fridge guy, can I get a beer?
Hey.
Fridge guy!
No.
He's still around.
Fridge guy's always around.
He's kind of just hiding in the darkness, waiting for crime.
It's kind of sad though, because every time I ask like you to get something, you always stare at me like, "Why are you asking me?"
Yeah.
And then I get
And
to
I'm like,
deal
oh
with
wait, I'm fridge guy.
you
And I got to
obtained this role, so you have to deal with it. Anyway, should we go on to the next thing?
Yeah. We're
Boone?
going right into bomb rip release. Boone
Ooh,
has
spicy mama.
attested today that he just loves doing the bomb
I
rip
love
release.
Yeah,
And he's getting good at not coughing as
I
much.
mean, not as good as his
Sauce me my
younger
lighter back, my brother.
brother.
God of a brother.
God
Yeah.
of the brother.
Liam, who was on the couch behind the camera, took a bong rip before we started. And
Literally,
No,
no one knows.
he even
fucking
one
tanked
fucking-
it. He champed it. Didn't cough once. I didn't even know he'd taken it.
I'm starting to think the weed smoke is like clean air for him, and that he's coughing on regular air.
when he goes outside in the wilderness, he starts coughing.
Yeah. He's like,
like,
oh
"Whoa,
no.
what's this shit?"
This mountain air is too pure.
All right. Oh, the topic.
The topic today, Boone, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but is Tanamongoose.
Tanamongo.
Tanamongo. Tanamongu.
And now we're not going to say anything so you can tell us all about this human.
Oh. I don't know much about her.
Okay.
As I understand it, she's just like she makes stupid YouTube videos, right? And didn't she say she's 1,000% a man and 1,000% a woman and try and bang Jeffree Star?
I don't know.
I'm
if
not
that's
really
Am
sure.
I
I
making that up?
don't really know.
I'm not really
think that's the
sure.
weed
Yeah, I think
talk.
you might be making that up.
That kind of sounds like something.
No, that was her. I'm not making that
You
up.
can't be 1,000% of anything.
Well, she's fucking stupid.
She's
alright?
2,000% people.
Apparently. Ask her about it, man. I'm not making it up.
To be honest, I don't really know much about her either.
I don't make these rules.
I know that she dated that cunt that I still want to fight, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, if you're listening,
Really?
please fight me.
Yeah, they got married.
What?
They're married?
They were married. Now they're like not married.
What the fuck?
Did you guys? Were you not alive during this time? I know Boone
Wasn't
doesn't
Jake
have a
Paul a
computer.
teenager like not that long ago?
I don't know.
Isn't he still? I don't know.
Who knows?
All I know
With
is I
that
want to beat
douchey
the
beard
shit
and
out of
shitty
him.
glasses? Nah.
But I also remember her being a part of iDubbbz, a couple iDubbbz videos, where he came in and made her feel very awkward.
Is it because he's a good YouTuber?
Because she's being caught throwing the N-bomb around quite a bit. And he came in, and he done a content cop on her, which are fucking awesome. I love iDubbbz. I love his content cops. And it pissed her off. And then he went to one of her meetups.
Okay.
Because I guess she used to sing or something.
Are
I don't want to hear
Or
her
used to do
sing.
tours.
I don't know.
Um,
All I know is that she tried to make like a YouTube conference with like her, and it like went completely bad.
yeah. Yeah, oh
That's the
yeah.
only thing I remember.
TanaCon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone like got pissed off and like fucking
And the
asked for
venue
the
was
money back.
wrong, and the money was
Wait,
wrong.
she tried to make her own convention?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she tried to make her own convention.
Did she even have enough of an audience?
I don't even
to
know what
make
she
a
does.
convention?
She does, but she was also, I think, dating Jake Paul at this
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
So she was like,
She does
she was gonna
OnlyFans?
piggyback off.
I think
of
she
that.
does. I'm
She
sure.
probably does
No.
now, but she's been around a while, right?
Yeah, but what did she do?
I don't know.
Other than be absolutely useless to
Was
society.
was she the one that was asking if dogs have brains? Was that her?
No,
That was someone
that's
Trisha?
Trisha. Yeah, Trisha Paytas.
I like Trisha.
No, she's terrible. She's horrendous. Not.
I don't know. I like
She's
her.
dumb.
She kind of scares me, so
She's
I'm gonna
not-
say I like her. So then, if she ever watches this, she doesn't kill me.
She's
You know,
terrible.
I'm gonna be honest. The 1000% man, 1000% woman thing might have been Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, she was like, she was saying that she was she was saying
Yeah,
that she
that
was
was her.
transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she was a man, but still made like porn rubbing her pussy or something. And then she's
Yeah.
What?
like, it pretty much sounded like she just made fun of transgender people. But then she was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm serious about it. And I think now she's not as serious about it.
That's
or
who I was
something.
thinking of.
She's pretty fucked up.
That's
She's
who
a
I was
little
thinking
crazy.
of.
But I don't think it's because she means bad. I think she's just dumb.
Yeah.
She's just unbelievably nuclearly dumb.
Yes. Like
Um,
Keanu.
Yeah, she's
Just
basically we might have Trisha Paytas as a cat.
Can I get a bubbly and my bottle of tequila?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
can
Okay,
get?
well, that was a good one. Matt, your turn.
Okay. What? What's the question?
Your question.
You want a beer?
We're doing a quick fridge
We're gonna
guy.
throw one of Matt's beers.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
throw it.
no.
Oh, yes! Natalie!
Oh my God, Evan.
I keep just throwing cans at Natalie.
So, Natalie behind the camera was like, that can I think got pretty close to your face, right? Like real close.
It's
like it
called
would
a
have hit
danger
you.
can.
All right.
And my brother made a clutch catch.
Oh, I wanted to talk about
Nice job.
misheard lyrics a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to a song today at work because we're allowed radios on this job site, and it's a well-known song. It's "Dirty Deeds," and they're done dirt cheap. For a long time before I got into rock, I misheard this.
Are you genuinely gonna play this song? Like there's
I'm
somebody
genuinely
listening to
gonna
this
play this
podcast
song.
who hasn't heard it.
You can't.
Yeah,
really
but
play
you
the
have
song.
you can play a little bit.
You can't play it on the speaker. It's gonna pick it up on every microphone.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna sound like shit.
Okay, so I thought for the longest time, up until maybe last year, I thought it was Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Chief. And I thought they were talking about like a duo, and Dirty Deeds was like a superhero, and Thunder Chief is also like a sidekick, or maybe it's the other way around.
Okay.
And I don't know what Dirty Deeds can do. Maybe he's like a sexual deviant.
All right.
What
But-
did you think this
but
song was about?
Thunder Chief was like, to me, is like this the chief of like an Aboriginal tribe, but he's Thor, and he's like Aboriginal Thor. And I was like, why are they singing about two superheroes in this rock song that's very well known?
What?
You know you
Yeah.
couldn't possibly be farther from what that song's about, right?
No,
Deeds-
no, I'm
he's-
further.
Dirty
he's talking,
Deeds
he's
and the
talking
Thunder
about
Chief.
killing people.
Dude, I'm further.
Or higher.
I thought it was dirty D's, as in
Like
D's
a person.
as in genitalia, and the tundra queefs. Dirty D's and the tundra queefs. Just outdoor winter sex.
What about a mix in between Thunder Queef? Imagine a queef that sounds like thunder. That's pretty cool.
So romantic under the rain, baby.
You get a little bit too much air in your pussy and you sound like fucking Thor's coming down from the sky. Sounds good to me.
And with that, Matt's questions.
Yes.
Matt's
please
got
move
some
on.
questions. We're ripping through this episode.
Yeah.
I want
It's all right.
to start off with the premise
Yeah.
that none of the people around this table are sexually attracted to each other in any way.
No.
So
sexually
With the
attracted to
notable
you?
exception that I really want to bang you.
Yeah. They're all attracted to you.
So, if you had to date somebody around the table, who would you pick?
You.
So Boone would pick me,
Oh, God.
Carly.
Probably not you.
Yeah, please don't pick me.
I'd date Bailey because I don't know any dirt on Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't know any reason to not date Bailey.
These are all bad
I mean,
choices for me. Why would you put me in this
reasons.
position?
I have many reasons to not date any of you, or even be friends with you.
That and I
Or
make a
kinda
mean
stuck.
breakfast. Ain't that right, Matt? I make a mean breakfast in the morning after sex.
Sometimes I stay at Bailey's and he makes good breakfast.
You
But
smoke
Bailey,
you
who'd
smoke
you
cigarettes naked?
who would you
together?
pick out of all of us?
Well, I'd probably pick Carly because she's the only female here.
Thank you, babe.
But
In all honesty, that I would also probably.
is that
Thanks,
the most
babe.
logical answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're not about logical
No,
in this
it's not.
podcast.
Carly, who would
Cool.
you pick?
I hate that you're putting me in this position because I hate like all of the situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all bad. Like I can think of something bad. I probably would pick Natalie.
No, or no.
Damn
it!
The fucking the 4 of us.
Maybe.
I think you and Boone should date.
Yeah, but you think that because of the Odin thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We're not
not
gonna
a-
talk about that just yet.
No. Maybe if Sean died in a fire and it was like 40 years later and I was sad.
And you found
Then it would
comfort
be
in
you.
the hands of his
Yes.
brother.
Ah.
All right,
That's the only
guys.
one.
All right.
guys, this is, and I fucking mean this, even though like I'm basing this on real world actions right now. So if I date you, you have to break up with Sean. When I'm saying this premise, right? So I would not pick Carly. I would pick
God.
Boone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you would pick Boone. You and Boone would have a great life.
I would
Exactly.
date Boone. I don't think I'd be of the sexual nature, or maybe we could agree on an open relationship of
Something
some
like
sort.
that, yeah.
But I would rather date Boone than Carly.
Up until
Thank
then,
God.
up until you said that, Boone's like, I'm getting some dick tonight.
I'm so ready.
Plus,
So-
if I cheat on Boone, Boone's not gonna chase me down. He can't run. His back's hurt too much.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Yell
And
at
I'm
you?
out of shape because I smoke now.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So who had the worst answer?
Oh,
who had
yeah.
the worst answer?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a drinking game a little bit. We're kind of drinking, and we have a St. Patrick's Day party right after this podcast.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're doing Matt's questions, and then we're gonna do who's most likely to afterwards. And Matt, I think Matt, because you're asking the questions, you should vote on who had the worst answer
Yeah.
and who has to drink. And
Unless
then
we think you
when
have
we
the
do
worst.
who's most likely to, it's just like whoever gets picked as the most likely to, then that person drinks.
Bailey had the worst answer.
Bailey had the worst answer.
You're
Fuck you, Bailey.
You're supposed to pick a dude.
Well,
God
then you have
damn.
pink hair, so I'm sorry.
Drink,
Okay.
motherfucker.
you.
So if you had to
No, dude,
lose
Sipsky.
if you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would you pick?
Smell because I almost already have.
You have COVID.
I wish. No, listen. I lost.
Wait.
I lost my sense of smell.
Bailey, you've been vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
My sense of smell was never very good, and then I did restoration work for like a year and a half, and a lot of that work you are in environments that stank, so your sense of smell just kind of dies.
I think your brain is dead.
Same.
I would choose taste because I like hate some of the texture of food, so it's just like
Yeah,
couldn't
but
really
you
change
remove
anything.
taste, you can still feel the texture.
Yeah, but
Then
but that's the
it's
thing.
only texture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick taste because you don't taste things if you can't smell. So if you pick smell, you won't be able to taste things anyway.
You'll be able
There's
to
that
taste
too.
things a little bit.
No,
No,
your
you can't.
fucking taste of things comes from the scent.
It comes like 85% from the scent, but your taste buds do taste a little bit without smell.
I'm
still
but
voting
I'd,
with
only
taste.
only a smidge.
I would pick hearing so I don't have to listen to any of you motherfuckers.
Thank
I was
God, that'd
literally
be
just gonna
great.
say that. I was gonna
Yeah.
say hearing because Matt's singing is atrocious, but he is cute, so.
My singing is pretty good.
Yeah, I would say Matt is
no,
like
you would sell
above
my man.
average.
Matt and I are dating now.
No, Boone's coming after
dare
me.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
He's
not.
gonna fight you.
Yeah.
No, Carly, Matt and I are not dating.
Okay,
Oh.
I think I had the shittiest answer. so
well, then I had the shittiest answer too because I also.
so
picked
we're
taste.
both gonna drink. baby.
Okay.
Carly, how's a new White Claw working out for you?
It's so good. Watermelon's really good.
Canada just came out with
sugar.
2 new flavors of
Hi.
White Claw that Carly went AWOL on.
She
Okay.
went ape shit.
It's not. It's. I didn't go ape shit.
No, you were just.
I mean, I
no,
did
listen.
ask Evan to go look at his liquor store and all the beer stores around
Yeah.
your guys' house, which
You
he
just
did
got
not.
You just got excited for the new drop. It's understandable.
For some reason,
get it.
Carly thinks
That's all
I
I
have the
have.
time to go around to liquor stores around the city to find her booze.
Yeah. I don't have time for that.
Why would I?
I don't know. You don't really do that much.
The man, what?
I am the right guy to ask for this. I don't do much, but okay. What is the best scent?
5 cent.
What?
What is the best?
10 cent? A dime?
The best smell is the thing.
Smell, Evan.
I'm sorry.
You dumbass.
I thought that was funny. But...
You're gonna drink already. That was the shitty
That was
one.
the shittiest answer.
I think it's campfires.
Oh
Campfires.
no!
I like
do
campfire
slap.
smell.
Campfire slap.
I like
Ooh.
I like the smell of the forest when you're in the mill and it's like wind.
I kind of like the smell of when you like itch your ass after a long day at work.
It's called swass.
Yeah, and you're like, that's impressive.
Oh man.
Oh no!
It's almost like a pride thing. I don't know.
That's fucking nasty.
Boone
Yeah,
can't smell
that
anything.
was-
I can smell a little bit.
Yeah.
What do I
Boone's
like?
is weed.
can
What do I
taste
like?
it.
That's his favorite smell.
Weed's a good smell.
I do like weed. That it does smell pretty fucking good. But I gotta go Christmas tree.
Oh, that's
No
a good
way.
one.
Yeah, man. Christmas tree.
Christmas tree
Pine
blows.
trees. No, it's good.
My
Yours
favorite's,
blows. What is that? That's your favorite smell.
my
That's
favorite's when
Just smell
Boone takes
ass.
a hit of his bong and then spits it right in my face. That's my favorite scent.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
And with that, Boone drinks.
Boone drinks.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, getting a little serious here, away from the raunchy stuff. What is the most important thing you learned about yourself in the year 2020? A lot of time by yourself in 2020. I'm sure you
Oh,
learned
man.
something.
I learned a lot.
I love getting high.
That's what you learned.
That's
Are you
pretty
trying
much
to
all I
give-
learned
Are we
about
trying to give a
myself.
serious answer?
I learned that I'm stronger than I think I am.
That's pretty good.
I
Mentally and
learned to
physically.
not give too much respect and loyalty to people who don't reciprocate it. That is
Man.
aimed at
Whoa.
somebody.
Same here, man.
Yeah.
I was-
Damn.
So yeah, that's the biggest thing I learned. Unreciprocated respect. I really don't enjoy that at all. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing I learned.
What was yours, Matt?
I learned that hanging out with yourself is okay.
Yeah.
I never hung out with myself, and I just started fucking kayaking alone all the time.
It's fun.
And people at work were like, "You're weird that you just do that by yourself." And I was like,
No, man.
"I think you're a loser if you can't hang out alone. You don't even like yourself enough to hang out with.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're a fucking loser."
Yeah, it's good. I always try and hang myself.
Doing stuff on your own slaps.
Yeah.
I love hanging out by myself. That's why I always like leave the group parties because I hate all of you. I want to be alone.
I learned that mindfulness is the most important thing in life because if the mind's not intact, then
The rest goes to
nothing's
shit.
nothing's in equilibrium.
Yep.
And I noticed
Wow.
that even after taking some,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
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 I'm way more at baseline now,
Yeah.
Nice.
surprisingly.
Okay, that was way too beautiful. I lose.
We need to all drink.
Let's all drink to that.
Yeah, that was
I
too
have a
serious.
slightly
We need to-
more
2020
serious
sucks.
answer.
We need to fucking unserious it
Hit
up.
it.
What do you want
Yeah,
to say?
Wait, did I? I had one. Fuck. Oh,
Do you learn anything ever?
Yeah. As a genuinely serious answer, I learned that I need to have a creative outlet. And
Yes.
Uh,
This is
that's
it.
something that I was kind of ignoring
You can draw me naked if you want.
most of last year. Ooh.
I mean, you have
What
to
is
get
happening
consent
on
from
the
Matt,
couch?
obviously, but
Okay, we're moving on.
But that's part of the reason I was so excited to start the podcast, actually.
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Podcast has been good.
But still, better answer.
This is probably my favorite thing that we
King tier.
did in 2020 is make this.
Well, we didn't start
Yeah.
until 2021.
Yeah, well, we had the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the most manly thing a man can do?
Take a sip of beer while they're fucking.
Walk away from an exploding building and not look back.
Cut down
Ooh.
a really big tree with an axe.
That's pretty
Yours,
good.
Matt?
Okay,
No chainsaws.
I'm a debate between two. Driving manual.
Nice.
Yeah.
Evan knows what I'm talking about. You feel like
Yeah.
a man. And,
Dude.
and also constructing your own fire.
Yeah.
I know it's not even that hard, but when you do it and your fire starts roaring, you're just like, I did that. I am solely responsible for
Man.
the heat coming from that.
You and I collab to make a banging campfire.
No!
You can.
No, collab my ass!
You guys had a full-on fight, didn't
we
you?
had last
But
weekend.
it came together.
Last weekend we went out to Natalie's cabin at West Hawk Lake, and me and Matt decided to start making a fire. Boone came out, he chopped up some wood for kindling, and me and Matt were just throwing shit together to make a fire, and Boone's getting all pissed off at us that it wouldn't work, and we're like, no, just don't worry about it.
It all worked out.
It worked out, but it took a while.
But yeah, I made a fire yesterday
did
just on my
eventually
own,
work
and I was like, I did that.
Yeah.
And I
Nice.
cooked a can of soup over the fire,
That's awesome.
and I ate it, and I'm like, I heated this. I created the heat that made this soup.
Campbell's soup,
It was chunky, but
very manly.
Bailey?
That's pretty good.
The manliest thing is probably when you work a 14 to 16-hour day, and the only person you see all day is your favorite man's Matt Robertson. He comes and sit on your lap in the tractor. This kid.
In the combine.
He's like, I don't ever remember that.
What the fuck do you guys do?
No, I'm joking. Honestly, I don't know.
That was working on the farm?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a few years ago. I remember I was like, I lost touch with all of reality, and like I didn't talk to anyone for like a week straight. Then there's Matt, and I'm just like, oh yes.
yeah, the reason I didn't pick Bailey for dating is because I've already dated Bailey.
Yeah, we've gone through multiple relationships.
Yeah,
with each
I'm
other.
the one from the combine story.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Matt's the one that fucked him in the combine.
Bailey, you lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can drink.
All right, you looking through your questions? I feel
What
like you
is-
should re-ask that question, but for like the woman's side.
Okay, what's the most womanly thing a woman can do?
Walk away from a building after it explodes and not look back.
Yeah, you deserve to drink your entire drink for that.
I love that. That'd be so fun.
That's just the most a person can be.
Yes. If you can walk away from something exploding behind you and not look at it, like you're missing all of it. You're not being filmed. This isn't a movie. You're missing the whole explosion, but you're walking away.
I think
you would look like a badass.
I think
Steph Curry does that every time he shoots a 3-pointer, doesn't he? He like walks
does
away,
that a
turns
lot.
around, and walks away.
He does
Got
it
it.
a lot.
I think the
He misses
dopest
like a
thing.
quarter of them.
I think
Looks like a
But he
total
doesn't
asshole.
know.
Yeah, but he looks like a total asshole. It's great.
the dopest thing a woman can do is beat the fuck out of a man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's like raise a child single, like
Oh, yeah.
without a man,
Yeah, that's pretty-
without
that's pretty
any
badass.
help, and being like, I did that on my own.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty
That's pretty
womanly,
cool, yeah.
motherly.
I mean, not if you're having sex with your 6-year-old across the room with the 2 doors open.
Wait, was that a subtle jab at someone, or
It wasn't very subtle, but yeah.
She's doing it alone. Go Gemini.
Yeah, can you add the piece of the story that you forgot? Okay,
It
wait.
doesn't roll,
If anyone has listened to this episode, last episode we had a Matt Stories segment, and he talked about a pretty good story. You should just go back and listen to it. But he forgot something
Yeah.
that he
So
should add in.
if the second time we were banging, halfway through, this 6-year-old starts screaming loudly, and I think it's because he heard somebody else screaming loudly. That's my guess.
Was it you?
It was probably me. I think he knew exactly what was going on and was like, I don't want this going on. So he's like, I'm going to scream until they stop. And she got up and checked on him and came back. And then we kept fucking, and he kept his mouth shut. So she set him straight.
He's like, fuck, I tried.
She's doing a good job. She's a good mother.
Just goes in and whacks him.
Boone or Bailey, what's the most womanly thing a woman can do?
Haven't made up my mind yet on that.
Bailey?
I think when a woman like in the workplace just like takes authority and like leads the whole group.
Yeah.
I love that.
See,
Like my
That's
boss,
pretty-
she's
that's
a
a boss ass bitch.
she's a boss ass bitch. She's like 6'4" and was like an ex-volleyball player.
Damn.
I'm scared
Woo!
of her, but yeah,
6'4".
6'4", holy.
Damn.
she's fucking huge, and you should see her on heels. Sir, if you're listening, thank you for the resume as a reference. Yeah. I have a question for you guys, for all you guys. Is that okay?
Boone's got to go first. Boone's got to go. And then we'll go.
do you know?
I do not know.
Boone, you got to drink.
Stumped.
That was
I
shitty.
understand.
Bailey, go ahead.
Everyone knows their zodiac sign,
Yes.
or is aware of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think you're born that month? Like, what part of your zodiac trait you see in yourself?
Well, I'm a Cancer, and I cry a fuck ton. So
I thought I was going to say because you're benign. But yeah,
I'm also a Cancer, and I think it relates because I am the cancer of society.
Yeah, I think so
that's
too.
what I was looking for.
I'm a Leo, and I have a very high sex drive.
I'm a Virgo, and
My
I
name's
never get
Matt.
laid.
Was this like an AA meeting?
Exact opposite.
What'd you say?
I said I'm a Virgo, and I never get laid.
No. I said Leo. Like Leo's actually supposed to have a high sex
I
drive.
know.
Oh,
I don't know
that's-
shit about what Virgos
It ju-
are
it
supposed
just-
to be like.
The way Matt said it is like, I'm a Leo and I have a high sex drive. It sounds
Hi,
like
Leo.
yeah. It sounds like an AA meeting.
Okay, wait. I just noticed that Liam is wearing weed socks.
Yeah,
Nice.
he knows exactly what. Kind
Bailey,
of
what's your
party
own
this is.
answer?
I'm a Sagittarius, and I just really like to travel and be extrovert and just be out and charismatic. I hate being this COVID shit killed me.
I know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I
Terrible.
hate it. Yeah, it was awful for me.
Disgusting.
Who had the shittiest answer?
I think you did because you didn't know what Virgos were.
I don't know anything about Virgo.
Yeah, who are you guys compatible with? Drink.
Who doesn't
What if
know?
I know?
What is the worst emotional feeling a person can experience?
Loss of a child. Nothing can beat that. Good luck, guys.
Loss of an entire family. One up.
Loss of the whole world.
I'd say like if a man lost his penis.
That's worse
That's
than
worse.
losing a child.
That is worse.
That's like
No.
now I can't even make more children.
Okay.
What if you lose your child and your dick? Then you're fucked.
Oh my god.
You might as well
Okay,
kill yourself.
we're moving on from you, Boone.
Maybe the kind of survivor's guilt you'd have if you were like the only one left out of a big army unit, or one of the last ones left out of a big army unit.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty hard.
Was the question was the worst emotion you could have?
Yeah, worst emotional feeling.
I would say just regret and despair, like when you're older, like as an 80-year-old and you have like no kids because they're all like everyone's all dead and whatnot, and you're just like alone because you never had any kids or like any family members. That would be that
That's
would
not-
be
yeah.
that would
That
hurt.
that sounds good to me.
Is that deep?
No,
Mine was
sounds
shitty.
like-
Mine was shitty. I'm drinking.
that's not
Let's all drink.
Bailey,
Yeah, let's all drink. That's
Let's
really
all-
sad. I don't like
Yeah.
this.
Bailey's
Can
answer
you have
sounds
something
like
less sad?
Bailey's
Um,
answer sounds like you finally get some fucking peace and quiet for once.
Shut the fuck up, Evan.
Yeah, you don't.
You drink 3.
What are you talking
yeah, you
about?
have to
piece
finish
of
that.
shit.
What are you
At
talking
RB be
about?
running around your apartment in your facility.
Okay. Do you wish you were famous?
Is this a yes or no?
Yes or no?
Can I?
But it's yes or no and why, so I can
Okay.
pick a.
Yes, but not completely famous. I want to be famous enough that some people recognize me, but like I can still do normal things.
You want to be famous like the drummer from Coldplay. Like
Sure.
rich.
No.
Like rich, and if you said, "Hey, I'm the drummer from Coldplay," people will be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, like something
Yeah.
like
They're
that.
Like I don't know what the fuck.
but
the
like I
drummer
could
from
still
Yeah,
go
but
to
like-
the grocery store and buy chips without people judging me.
Do any one of you guys know what Flo Rida looks like? Because I
Yeah.
don't. And
Yeah.
the man drops a #1 hit like every year.
It's so good. I don't know how he does it. It's
He's
amazing.
like, he kind of looks like the guy who plays John Coffey in The Green Mile. Who the fuck? He's dead.
Bob
Anyways, Matt.
Sapp.
Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I'm pretty sure Bob Sapp's not dead.
No, I don't think that's Bob Sapp. I can't remember his name.
Who was John Coffey?
Matt.
I wish I was famous. Like TikTok famous. I released a TikTok and I was so bummed
your
that it
app.
didn't blow up.
Drop your app.
At Matt Robertson 939. You want to see
Yeah,
me
go-
being gay for Evan? That's the place to look.
I didn't know what was going on until the video was already done. Yeah, go follow MDC on TikTok as well. I would like to be famous, but I wouldn't like to be I wouldn't like to be like other famous people. I'd like to be like a regular Samaritan, but like kind of like Keanu Reeves.
He's a good famous guy.
Yeah, he is a good famous guy.
But I'd like to like
But you can't be like Keanu.
But I'd like to be
Why
like fuck the system sort of guy. Like fuck the government and like
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
This world you're living
I,
in.
I would like
famous.
to I would like you know the way like fucking some comedians they have a lot to say and like there's a lot of like fucking music artists and they don't say fuck all because they're gonna get in trouble. or whatever. They don't say anything political or they don't say anything controversial because they're going to get in trouble and they put their career in jeopardy. I don't want to give a fuck about
Well, guess
that.
what? We've already been making sure we don't cover those topics on this podcast.
Yeah.
We're not even famous yet, and we're already censoring ourselves.
No, we don't we talk about...
Yeah, we do.
Last
We just-
podcast I talked
we
about me
censor
pissing with a boner.
But we censor Boone 100%.
Yeah, a
If
little
we
bit.
didn't censor Boone, there would be a lot more stuff
Yeah,
that
but
would
we're
have
not
to be cut.
famous yet. When we are famous, then we can get a whole lot more controversial.
I don't.
That's not the way it works.
Okay,
don't think-
Boone.
That's the opposite of the way it works, Evan.
Boone, your turn.
I like the idea of this podcast getting big and being famous off of that, so we could have like crazy guests in and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't know that being famous would be better than not being famous.
Yeah. I mean, I feel.
So I'm gonna go with. Fuck it, yeah, no, I want to be famous.
There you go.
Total 180 there. Yeah. No, I don't really care to be famous. I just want to have enough money to be comfortable and live my life. And just,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on this
Good
podcast
answer.
if I was rich and famous, honestly. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You're
Oh,
Oh,
too
you
good.
would,
You're too good
Bailey.
for us?
Come on.
Yeah.
Finish your drink. You
Woo!
lose.
You lose,
dickhead.
Bailey.
1 ouncer. Let's go.
Or if I was famous, I wouldn't come on here. Fuck you. Would you?
You can't big time MDC. We are the big time.
You should do that first time.
Would you rather give up cheese or blowjobs for the rest of your life?
Blowjob.
Well, we all did have pizza just like 5 minutes ago, so
You can't have life without cheese
I agree.
or
Yeah.
bumblebees.
unless you're
Cheese are
lactose.
so good.
True.
That was not.
Yeah, I'd give up blowjobs. Imagine being able to eat pizza and your jaw never being sore.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
Since I
Wrote the question.
wrote the question down.
Damn, dude.
All right. So
all
that's
of you guys drink. I
Fair
won
play.
that one.
you won.
Yeah.
And the final question: what alcohol can you no longer look at? And you got to tell the story with it, or you're gonna have to drink
Pink Whitney,
because
because I've seen so many people die off of it.
You know, I would say Kraken, but I'm drinking it right now. I haven't drank Kraken in a very long time, and the reason it was given to me is because I'm going to be one of the groomsmen to my buddy Evan's wedding, and they fucking gave us this as a gift to be the groomsmen. They also iced us. But he got it for me because the first couple of times I met his girlfriend, I got fucked up on Kraken, and I like puked on in a taxi twice with her, and she's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah.
Like, every time she met me, I'm just pissed drunk, and it was off Kraken. And I used to get, I do not know my tolerance with Kraken at all. I've projectile vomited on doors. I've done all sorts of shit on Kraken that I don't really remember, but I'm drinking it right now because it's a St. Patrick's Day party, and it's good.
nice.
Yes, because nothing
Fair play.
says St. Patrick's Day like the
Getting
sea.
fucked up.
Boonster.
Bailey's. I can't drink Bailey's anymore. On the
I know
fuck
you
you,
can't
Bailey.
drink Baileys.
on the weekend of my 19th birthday, me and two friends went to one of their cabin at Falcon Lake, and we brought with us for alcohol Caesar mix plus gin for the morning after, 3 cases of beer, and 2 big bottles of Bailey's.
I was like, for a second you said Caesar mix, and I'm like, why would you put salad dressing in a drink?
This is Canada, man. We drink
Oh,
Caesars
dude.
in the morning. So we had a couple of
I was
beers.
thinking like chicken Caesar.
I know. I just
He just ignored you and continued speaking. Like everyone.
Like everyone else.
Yeah.
we had a couple of beers and like went to bed because it was a Friday night and it was late. We got up in the morning and started drinking like basically around probably 9 a.m. And by 9 or maybe more like 10 p.m. all of the beer is gone. This is 3 people, 3 cases of beer, 1 day.
Nice.
So we're fucking hammered. But the night is still young because it's only 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we have 2 bottles of Bailey's. So we crack one. and we just pass it around between the three of us, and we finish this thing in maybe like 15 minutes.
Hey.
So now I've got a bunch of fucking cream liqueur sitting on beer and maybe like one hot dog.
Oh,
Dude, it's like a stout in your stomach.
Yeah.
gross.
And that was just too much.
Us
I think I might
Baileys-
have had a cigarette too.
Oh, great. Us Baileys do be sweet and creamy, don't we?
True. And that was just too much, and I puked my guts out for like a good hour. Couldn't go to bed because I had the spins, like you wouldn't believe. Got up in the morning, hungover as fuck, and my friend, bless him, the beautiful man, had made French toast. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fucking digging into this French toast, and I swallow the first bite, and I start getting queasy like that.
Oh no.
Right? I'm like, what the fuck did you... Like, what's in this? This doesn't taste like regular French toast. He's like, oh, yeah, we didn't have milk, so I used the other bottle of Bailey's.
Oh no!
Just curdled overnight.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Disgusting.
It didn't curdle overnight. Like, you can actually do that. And honestly, they tasted great. But the Bailey's in the stomach after the Bailey's and that didn't mix well, and I was just out of it. So, yeah, Bailey's is a no-go.
Okay, Bailey's.
Really?
Boone just gave a eulogy, so I forget the question. It was worst alcohol?
What alcohol can you no longer look
That was a
at?
long
fuck.
speech.
Yeah.
And why?
Just stone cold, just because it reminds me of Portage and just like trying to get as far away from there as possible. So
Steve Austin?
What?
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Is that not what they're called? 2-liter Stone Colds? That they drink like.
What?
I don't know.
You never had those?
There's
No.
like this shitty.
Yeah.
Isn't it cider?
No, it's a beer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's like this shitty cheap beer that comes in
It's
like a 2-liter bottle.
Yeah, it's like a light beer that you get off of if you're
It's like-
homeless.
Yeah, it's like worse than
Damn.
Lucky.
Yeah, but it's like $5, so it's like why not? You know?
Yeah, it's super cheap.
$5 for like a 2-liter pop bottle?
Hell yeah.
Is it made by Stone
That's
Cold
pretty good.
Steve Austin?
You know, this is a question for Google. Hey Google. Let's go.
That
Could
is
be.
a good
Anyways, that's
question.
my worst one.
I feel like I usually say like tequila, but then I always end up getting tequila. I like tequila at the club.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of it for me to get fucking swaying.
No.
So I'm gonna say Twisted Teas. I had one too many cases in high school, I think. I don't really enjoy them very much anymore.
I
It just
remember.
tastes like iced tea.
I remember the phase where Matt would always, when we were at the bar, we'd get a Blue Lagoon and a beer. Do you remember that phase, Bailey?
Yeah.
It
or-
was like the thing. It's
A
like
Blue Lagoon
everyone
is a-
You
had to
always got
have
the
a
whiskey
Blue Lagoon
sour,
and a
too.
beer.
What's a
in
Blue
the-
Lagoon?
That's vodka, Blue Bulls, and 7-Up.
Uh,
Actually, I'm gonna back up. Definitely the fucking alcohol I can't look at anymore is a certain fishbowl from BP's that is gold rum, white rum, grenadine, and orange juice and fruit punch.
Oh my
that-
god.
that sounds
Is that the
awful.
peach weenie or what is
Eh,
that?
no, it's new. It's new. Don't
That sounds
don't
sick
even
as
try to
ever.
pretend you know what I'm
Don't
talking
even
about.
look at it. Don't smell it. Don't think about
It tastes delicious, and it makes me feel like I am on the beach, to be honest. But Matt, Monster, and I were racing to see who could drink the most fish bowls in a night, and
Oh,
we
dear
both
God.
tied at 7.
Holy shit.
And that must have been 1,400 grams of sugar.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And there was
And a lot of alcohol, too.
a lot of red puke in my toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I the bar is like BP's is not far from my parents' house.
No.
And when I walked out of the bar, the fucking waitress went up to Matt and said, "Does your friend need help? Like, is he going to be okay?" And Matt said, "No, he knows how to get home." And all that was on my mind when I left was, I need money. I need to get money because I just spent all my money. So I walked to the bank, which is not in the direction of my house, took out money, and then I tried to take a shortcut to get back to my house and walked into multiple backyards. I'd hit the fence, walk behind to the next house, hit the fence, same thing, and I finally landed at my house
Yeah.
the whole way without puking, and then absolutely exploded, projectile vomiting red into my toilet.
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting.
So yeah, that's the answer.
All right.
Terrible.
Carly, you lose.
Yeah, I already drank all my drink though.
Okay, let's play the next game.
All right, most likely
Fresh
to.
We're the
drinks,
most
guys.
likely to.
Fridge guy, can you pass me another bubbly?
Fresh drinks.
Fridge.
All right, let me just cue it up here. So we're gonna drink if you're chosen for the person to be most likely to.
Thanks, my brother.
Carly?
Yes, please. Who is most likely to have sex with the lights on?
Me.
Do we just point on 3
That's
or
a dumb
what?
question. Do you guys not have sex with the lights on?
No, definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
definitely.
rather have sex with the lights on.
Do
Me
people
too.
have them with them off?
Yeah, who
Okay,
the
but think
fuck
about
does
it.
that?
I
If you turn the
have.
lights off,
It's
you
not as
feel more sensual, and it's like everything's more stimulated because you take away that sensation of vision.
No.
So now you have to
No.
focus. It's
Absolutely
like it's
not.
like if you were blind, you have to rely on other modalities. To,
yeah,
like,
but
feel
I'm not,
things,
so I
right?
don't.
No, but the thing that one of the thing that gets me off the most probably is visuals. So
Okay.
I don't
Not the
I don't
feeling on your
understand
dick?
people who fuck in the dark.
Yeah, I feel like
This
this
is a dumb question.
website's like, oh shit, who has sex with the lights on? It's like, all of us.
Sex with
Everyone?
the lights on is
They
the way
probably-
to go.
Who is
They-
most likely to fall in love with their teacher?
So for those out there, like I'm the guest star on the podcast. I'm literally teaching, doing my student practicum right now. So Carly and I were just looking at each other, kind of giggling.
Yeah, Bailey's teaching sex ed to children. It's kind of concerning.
And there was one point where where at the age of like 19, he was a student teacher to 17-year-olds.
Well, you got to start
Oh.
somewhere.
You know, I wanted to fuck my prof in uni, so I feel like
So it's already you.
it could be me.
Yeah,
I'd-
you're most likely to
I'd fall
actually.
in love with my teacher, sure,
Yeah.
if she was
All of
hot.
I'm an electrician. I go to electrical school, and every one of my teachers are men.
So the answer is Evan.
I don't
Drink.
anticipate ever going to school again.
I think it's me. I'm gonna drink.
Okay. Who's most likely to have sex in a church?
I'd definitely fuck in a church.
Yeah, but how often are you actually in a church?
I think again it's me.
Matt, how often are you in a church?
I've been to a church more than all of you combined
That's
times
true.
10.
Yeah.
And you get laid more than us.
Yeah.
So, ergo, you're most likely to
Matt,
get laid in a church.
you gotta
Drink again.
I never had sex at church.
Who
I
is
did
most likely?
masturbate at church.
Who is most?
Whoa, whoa, we can't
Rewind
pass
the
on this.
script.
You jerked off in church?
Not well. The service was going on. I was in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
It was a whole weekend. It was a weekend of church in Saskatchewan, so not even my church.
I
Oh,
wonder,
so
does the
But I was like, I don't want to be listening to this.
So you're in this church for 2 days, and you're like, while I'm here, I'm gonna jerk off in this church.
God was not watching that moment.
God averted his eyes. But because a toilet is in a church, does that make the water in the toilet holy water?
No,
No.
just
no.
not
Did you
because
not in
because
the
holy
holy
water
water?
has to be blessed by a priest.
So if a
Well,
priest
I-
went to the bathroom and blessed the toilet water, then yes, he would be.
Can we not
I
just
w-
drink holy water?
I wish
Uh,
I didn't drink that urinal cake then, and that water coming out then. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I thought that
I
was-
bless the holy water. It's me. It's always me.
It's always gonna be you.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to put their hand in a urinal while a stranger is peeing in it?
Huh?
Why would anyone do
Why?
that?
I don't know.
Bailey.
But I
It
think
is
it's
so
Bailey.
Bailey.
That's why I said it because it's definitely
I don't know,
Bailey.
man.
I mean, holding the
It's gotta
guy's
be
dick, not like what's in there. Come on. I thought you guys knew me
That
by now.
counts.
Just kidding.
You're still reaching your hand in there.
100% Bailey.
100%.
Okay.
I'm gone. Never coming back.
Who is most likely to marry a foreigner for a green card?
Evan. It's so Evan.
Actually,
I'm already a Canadian citizen.
Yeah, that's why though.
Oh, you. Yeah,
Since you're now a Canadian citizen, I could totally see if somebody needed a green card. You going, I've been through that.
Oh,
I will marry
yeah.
you,
Yeah,
so you can get a
to
green
give
card.
them a green card.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd help someone out. But we were talking about
So-
like we're trying to get my cousin Michael moved over here.
You just marry him.
Marry
Yeah,
him.
we were talking about Boone and Michael. Now.
That'd be
Such a
awesome.
good thing. I would love that.
Yeah, they're gonna prevent gay marriage.
Hold on. I'm actually curious. Why was it easy for you to get here and not Michael?
It wasn't easy for me to get here.
No.
Oh, you were just here when I got here. So.
Yeah,
So that seems easy.
it took like 8 years for me to become citizen.
Who is most likely to assassinate a world leader?
Boone.
Definitely me.
Definitely Boone.
Go
Oh
ahead,
my God.
Boone.
In fact,
I'm like-
I think
I'm like-
Boone has killed every world leader that
Yeah,
has
me
been
too.
killed so
I'm
far.
basically like 2 bad days away from assassinating anybody. Well, not anybody. Any world leader.
Wait, anybody?
Not anybody. Any world leader. Let me qualify that. So
What?
there's only like 200 people.
What is the difference between murder and assassination?
Assassination is politically motivated.
Oh,
Oh. Like,
okay. Fair enough.
politically motivated to die.
Like I could assassinate if he hadn't already been assassinated, I could assassinate JFK. For example, right?
Oh.
You sound like a pretty cool guy, though.
JFK, yeah.
How would they kill that guy?
Well, do you want me to get into it?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
So the official story is that Lee Harvey Oswald shot him in the head, killed him. He was the only one involved. And Lee Harvey Oswald was a pretty good scapegoat for this because he had been a Russian citizen for a while. He was a dedicated communist. He was getting involved in more and more radical communist organizations. So the president of the United States would basically be his biggest enemy. Problem is, a bunch of the like ballistics and shit don't add up. There is a mystery extra bullet. There's extra shots fired. There was the possible person on the grassy knoll. People have reported gunshots from multiple locations. All kinds of stuff doesn't add up, right? So that leads people to think that the official story is a bunch of bullshit. So the other possible motives ascribed to this are that it was basically a coalition of the Cuban mob, the CIA, and Lyndon B. Johnson, who at the time was the vice president, to whack him. The mob wanted him dead, and the CIA wanted him dead for the same reason, which was he had, at the last minute, canceled air support for the invasion of the Bay of Pigs in Cuba.
Yeah.
So the mob with like CIA-backed gear got shot to shit. So the mob didn't like him for that. The CIA didn't like him for that because he fucked up their op. Lyndon B. Johnson's a scumbag and wanted to be the president. So they whacked him, right? Problem solved. Everybody's happy. Lyndon B. Johnson's the president. Bing, bang, bong.
Thanks for the education.
There you
Wow.
go. Oh, one more thing I need to mention. Lee Harvey Oswald was moved like fully in the open with barely any escort. In broad daylight, public knew about it. Like they just walked him through the street to move him, right? And as if they were waiting for somebody to whack him. And then this mobster, Jack Ruby, like connections to the Cuban mob, Jack Ruby, walks out of the crowd, shoots Oswald. They take him into custody. He doesn't answer any questions, and he dies 2 weeks later because he had terminal cancer, which is why they picked him. So now Lee Harvey Oswald can't talk, Jack Ruby can't talk, and nobody knows anything.
Damn.
And do you know why his brother was also assassinated too?
I don't know why the brother was assassinated. I also don't know.
Like that family just has like this freaking curse.
The son died in a plane crash, allegedly.
Damn.
Cool.
Poor family.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
The Kennedys, not the luckiest people in the world.
No. Well, should we call it?
I think we should call it.
I think we should call it too.
Finish on a strong note. I like it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is Matt signing off. What's up, guys?
We want the new member to. So when we're finishing the episode, we have gotten this motivated from Carly's calls, and Carly, once she's finished saying whatever she needs to say on a phone call,
I
she'll
just
just
hang
hang up.
I don't give a.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't.
why not?
Sometimes
Yeah,
she
I
just
don't give
says,
a shit
okay,
about
bye.
this.
That's what I do on Snapchat. Just like screen them.
Yeah.
Just leave the conversation.
Thank you.
So-
I'm not weird.
You're not being a dick. It's just like this conversation's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of being a dick.
So
Because Evan's
So
always
when
in the middle of
podcast is
speaking.
over, one of us just says cut, and that's the end of the podcast.
no, we don't just say it. We yell it.
We
Yeah, that's
yell
true.
it.
We
You gotta
yell.
yell
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Should we all do it on 3?
No, you
no,
just do
no,
it at a
no.
random point in time.
It's all you, baby.
Yeah,
gotta
it's
go.
all up to you.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should do that because it's kind of ignorant. Cut!
If I phoned you and said, I can't explain why, but I need you to quit your job right now, would you do it?
Yes.
Which job?
Your,
A or B?
Both your jobs. I need you to quit your jobs.
I will quit my job at any given moment.